T.S. Tirumurti, India's permanent representative to the United Nations, had a Twitter spat with Karel van Oosterom, the Dutch ambassador to the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, over New Delhi's abstention from voting at the General Assembly against Russia's war in Ukraine. Oosterom said in a tweet that in the General Assembly, you should not have abstained. Respect the United Nations Charter. Tirumurti responded as follows: "Kindly don't patronize us, Ambassador. We know what to do." The Twitter feud erupted just hours after Tirumurti addressed the Security Council, where he reiterated New Delhi's neutral stance, saying, "India remains on the side of peace, and thus believes that there will be no winning side in this conflict, and that while those impacted by this conflict will continue to suffer, diplomacy will be a lasting casualty." He also stated that India welcomed UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres' visits to Moscow and Kiev late last month for meetings with the leaders of the two warring countries. The envoy praised the UN's evacuation of civilians from the besieged Ukrainian city of Mariupol, saying, "We hope these efforts will extend to other areas as well." The most recent abstention came from India on April 7, when the General Assembly voted to suspend Russia from the Human Rights Council. This was India's 8th abstention from UN actions concerning the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Oosterom ignored the key points in India's response statement, in which Tirumurti stated that India remains committed to ensuring that hostilities end and both sides turn to diplomacy to end the war. It also says that India is providing food, clothing, and medical supplies to Ukrainian civilians caught up in the conflict. India also demanded an immediate halt to hostilities in Ukraine's conflict zones so that civilians can be evacuated. India has been questioned several times over its refusal to condemn Russia's invasion of Ukraine. India, on the other hand, has stated on several forums that its oil imports from Russia are insignificant in comparison to what Europe purchases on a daily basis.